Buddy. Sorry, gotta adjust. How are you? Welcome to our Monday Live. I am Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I'm so happy that you're here. I'm just gonna throw on a little lip gloss like that, and we're good to go. I am coming to you. Oh, shoot. I am coming to you from my stamp room, and it's a dreary day, so I've got all the lights on. It looks kind of funny in here compared to what it usually is because of that, but we're gonna have a great time stamping today. I've got some super fun projects featuring one of our celebration stamp sets, which is somewhere. Where is it? Oh, what did I do with it? Ah, here we go. Sorry, that was scary for a second. Pick a season. So this is such a cute little set for spring, and I think you're gonna love my projects. I've got a little bit of everything for it, or featuring it, so it'll be a lot of fun. I also have some fun announcements for today, so it's gonna be exciting. Oh my gosh, and I just realized I have a drawing to do today. Oh, shoot. Well, that might have to happen later. But I do have a new card challenge for us. I can't believe I forgot that. Dang it. I'm telling you, January was a lot. I feel like I did about 3 months worth of things in January, and I was kind of proud of myself thinking I was all set, but whenever I feel good about things, it just seems to turn into something I missed. I feel like that's just always the case. Whenever I feel good about where I'm at, I'm always missing something, and then I get brought back down to reality. I hate that. But anyway, it is going to be a great month. There is lots of fun stuff happening. I know February is shorter. January, it was short in some respects because of how New Year's sat in there. It kind of messed up things a little bit. I don't know. But man, I crammed a lot into January. February, you know what I really want? I just want a blizzard. Is that so much to ask? I just want a foot of snow, a blizzard, and then for everything to just melt away. That's not asking that much, is it? No. But I have a couple of fun announcements for today, like one that I'm really excited about. And then, like I said, we've got fun cards. I've got a couple. Yeah, and we've got a new card challenge. So, but I'm really embarrassed that I totally do not have my, well, no, that's not true. That is not true. I have most of, okay, we can pull this off. Hold on. I got to grab my tickets. I forgot. I started writing them out last week. So I actually have most of the tickets written. I just got to double check anybody who entered through Friday, and then we can do the drawing. That's right. We can do it. I got this. Okay, so I'm going to go grab my tickets. They're somewhere on my desk. They should be anyway. And then we're going to get started. Okay. Ooh, when I'm on my desk, I'm going to grab something else too to show you. Okay. I've got all the things. All right. So look at my ticket roll. But look, they are filled out. So we're going to pull up and check. That's what I love about this, is they're in order. Okay. And then we're going to have a new challenge, like I said, for this month. And here we go. All right. let's see where we ended. Just give me a second here. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just going to double check these because I want to make sure that they're on here. I gotta say, this thing that kind of makes me crazy is you have to show all. Otherwise, it puts them in like a weird order. Okay. Okay, Debbie Lindar. Just show me. Where's Sherry? Is Sherry on here? Yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check. Give me a sec. I'm sorry about this, but that way we can do. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Brenda. Okay. I know there there were a couple more people that came in here after we wrote these. She's on there. Sherry Pyer's on here. Joy. So just take me a second. I hope you don't mind. Ooh, Joy. Is she on here? She is. Okay. And then last but not least, okay, Robin. Yep, Robin's on there. Eileen. We'll get Eileen. Cynthia. Karen. Another Karen. Just double checking. It is kind of handy. I'm glad I didn't rip these up yet because it's easier to see. Natalie, is she on here? And Mary. Okay. Karen. All right, I got it. Okay, this is good. Okay, so we'll just rip all these tickets. And where is my mug? Oh, here's my mug. I got my friend's mug. Okay, so if you recall, our card challenge was a layout challenge from last month, and we're going to have a fun fold for this month. So let's see. Eileen, Karen, Natalie. All right. Just got to get these tickets. So I hope that you guys will join us for this challenge because it is super fun to get your creative juices flowing. And like I mentioned, we've got kind of a fun fold this time, which I love doing fun folds. They are super easy to do, and well, this one is super easy to do. It's not that complicated. And there's just really, I mean, the sky's the limit on this. Okay, Susan, Joy, Jean, Elaine, Brenda, Sherry, Joyce, Mary, Courtney, Larry, This makes me giggle. Michelle, Diana. Okay. I don't think any of these are from another country, but if they are, the gift that I give is a digital gift just because that's a Stampin' Up! Rule. Okay, so I've got all my tickets in my cup here, and I'm going to draw a name, and Sherry Breland. Congratulations, Sherry. I've got a bundle for you, and well, if you are seeing this, drop me an email just as a reminder, but otherwise I will contact you with your choice because I've got a couple of different things to choose from. So congrats to Sherry. Awesome job, everybody who joined us. There was quite a few tickets, it seemed like, this month, so I loved that. And I am looking forward to having you join us this month because, again, it's another good challenge. I also wanted to show you a little something. One of our Paint with Dina lessons for this month is going to be a really cool technique called negative painting, and I have a couple of different ways you can do that, and I just wanted to show you. This is an example of that. So we'll talk about Paint with Dina here in just a minute, but this is my monthly watercolor Paint with Dina lessons that I do. You can join, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm very excited about our stencil for this month if you're in the stencil club, which is kind of an extension of Paint with Dina. So anyway, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff for that. Also, I've got a visual aid for this, and we'll mention it, but I am going to have an in-person watercolor retreat this spring. I'm very excited about it. The space is very limited, so it will be something where you will get a lot of one-on-one time with me because I probably can only have about 12 people here, maybe 15. And it is going to be here in Iowa. I will have information coming out in the next day or two about it, and then registration will open Friday at noon. Like I said, registration is very limited, so you will want to be ready if you'd like to come. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you can come whether you have zero watercolor experience or a lot of watercolor experience, because we'll help you wherever, kind of meet you wherever you're at. And so it'll be a lot of fun. If you've been in my Watercolor Happy or my Paint with Dina, this will just be an extension of that. If you've never done any of it, don't worry, you will have fun. It's going to be, I'm very excited about it. So like I said, more information will be coming out about that shortly. And it will be a lot of fun. And if there's a lot of interest, I may open up additional dates because I know I can only accommodate such a small number of people. So yeah, where would you stay? I'll have all that information when that info comes out. Like I said, probably either tomorrow or Wednesday. Today's Monday. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be super fun. I'm very excited. It's going to be here in my house, and it will be in my basement. So you do need to be able to come down a set of stairs in order to attend, just so you know. It's going to be pretty awesome. So anyway, let's see. What else do I have to share with you? I think that's it. It's just been a busy time. And I'm kind of looking forward to February, hopefully being a little more chill, if you know what I'm saying. So, all right, I'm going to flip my camera so I can show you all my things. And we will get going here in just a second. Let's get this out of the way. All right, so give me a second to flip my camera. I still don't have my new setup quite figured out yet, but we'll get there. Okay, so I'm going to flip. Close your eyes so you don't... Sorry, if you didn't hear my, let's see, my, okay, oh, there we go. I think that is going to do it. Okay, good. If you didn't hear last week, I've had this selfie stick that I've been using for like literally at least 10 years to hold my camera for my videos, and I broke it last week. Oh no, we don't need to listen to that. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to pull up my comments so I can see them. All right. So anyway, it's been really an interesting adjustment. I've been so used to this for so long, and then all of a sudden I had to change it up. So anyway, wherever you're coming from, it is lovely to see you all. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. If you get a chance to give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, that really helps so much. I would just be so grateful. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've got some fun things. So the Watercolor with Dina is happening April 4th through 6th. It's on the weekend, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about it, and I mean very. Okay. Also, let's see. I've got a new online class. The Meant to Be online class is coming this month. Registration is open for that. There should be a link in the description of this video for you. And it's going to be such a cute one. This paper is so sweet. I'm so excited about this. So I hope you can join us for that. Let's see, these aren't exactly in order. Let's see here. Oh, I have just a couple more days left to register for the Sending Sunshine and Rainbows Valentine's Day card exchange. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th year we've done this. I'm very excited about it. It will be a lot of fun to exchange Valentines with other stampers who appreciate a handmade card. You do need to register for this in my Sending Sunshine and Rainbows Facebook group. There's a link in the description of this video for that. I also sent an email about it earlier today. So you can, if you got that email, it's in there as well as the Meant to Be registration. Also, we have a retreat coming up at the end of this month. This is a virtual retreat, the Wildflower Celebrations. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think you'll really enjoy the projects that we have planned for you. We've got a lot of fun extra stuff with this, surprises that come in your box, surprises that come in the form of lives. And I think you're going to love the format. It will be very similar to what we did with the reindeers this past, I think that was in November. So it will be a lot like that. If you enjoyed that event, you're going to love this one. Again, a reminder for Paint with Dina. We've got some really fun projects this month, and let me just show you one. This is a little, what do you call this? Sketchbook that I started not too long ago. So I've got some fun little things in here. I'll just page through real quick so you can see some of the things that I paint. Oh, so pretty. And this is one of our lessons for this month. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right. Okay, so, and Watercolor Happy, of course, is my online watercolor course. If you have not taken it, I can't recommend it enough. Oh, I just love watercoloring. It's such a relaxer for me, and I think you'll enjoy it as well. This month's Sunshine and Creativity Delivered box is, you register in February and the box comes out in March. And the topic is making cards with scraps of designer series paper, scraps of cardstock. We all have scraps. This is going to be such a fun class, and I'm really looking forward to it so that you can join us. Of course, this is the final month of Celebration, so we want to make sure that you're taking advantage of all the awesome perks Celebration has to offer for us this year. Of course, you can choose a free Celebration item with every $60 or $120 purchase that you make in our online store. You can get one of these free items. I'm going to be featuring one of those today. Oh, I haven't passed it yet, which is the Pick a Season stamp set. I'm also going to be using the Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. I love this paper so much, and I think you're going to love stamping with it as well. It goes really nicely, actually, with this Pick a Season stamp set, which is pretty awesome. And then there's also an opportunity for you to get an extra $30 in free merchandise when you collect a larger order, whether it's with your friends or by yourself. We never judge here at the Creativity Cave. When your order total reaches $30, or I'm sorry, $300, you get an extra $30 on top of the Stampin' Rewards you already are earning from Stampin' Up! For an order that size. You'll get an extra $30, which is a really great opportunity to get some extra things. And then my favorite opportunity is the join option. This is truly the best offer we have in Stampin' Up!, where if you purchase a starter kit, you can choose from two options of bonuses. One option is you get 2 sets of markers plus this exclusive stamp set, which is about, I want to say it was $91, I think. So you get these two things plus $125 in products you choose from any of our catalogs or our online exclusives, and it's $99 plus tax. Or you can choose an additional $30 in products with your starter kit, so $155 for $99 plus tax. There's always free shipping on your starter kit, and then you get all kinds of amazing perks, such as free PDFs, free Stamp Happy Academy, free training, all kinds of things that I offer my team. It's really a really wonderful opportunity. We've got demonstrators all over the country, and we would love to have you be a part of this. So there we go. Also, one final opportunity for you to get the All-Star video, or I'm sorry, this is not that. This is the Birthday Bash PDF. You have until tomorrow to place your order to get this PDF for free with a $60 purchase. After that, you can only purchase it outright. And finally, this month, our All-Star video class bundle is the Storybook Moments. And these projects are so amazing, you guys. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for you to see them. You can get this PDF for $15 or free with an online purchase of $50. And my host code for this month is 62E9TF42. So there you go. All right, guys, I have said all the things. It's time to start stamping. Okay, so our first card is a fun fold. Oh my gosh, don't tell me. I seriously, oh, here. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even have the cardstock. Okay, so this fun fold is going to start with a full sheet of cardstock. So it's a little different than maybe normal. And we are going to take our, trimmer here, and we're going to both cut and score. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the 2 1/8 inch mark. Okay, and then, well, actually, I think it's easiest if I fold this or score this in half. We're going to start with that. Score it in half at 5 1/2 inches. Then we're going to put this on the 2 1/8 inch line, and we're going to score to the 5 1/2 inch line, and your little marks can help you get there. Then we're going to cut up to that 2 or 5 1/2 inch line. Okay, so I put it on 2 1/8, I cut, and I scored. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go to 2 1/8. And in this case, because I flipped it around, I want to cut on the same side I cut and scored on the same side I scored. So that means I'm going to cut, in this case, down to that 5 1/2 inches. And then I'm going to score up to that line. Okay, so you just want wherever you scored to score, wherever you cut to cut. All right, now on these little flaps that I just cut, I want to cut out those flaps. So I'm again going to just come in here and cut using that little guide on my trimmer blade. So now what I have is this, okay? So again, there's that little line tells you where the cutting is happening in your blade. So you can just line that up. That's how I'm seeing that. I hope that works. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take and fold those two flaps in like so. And they should meet in the middle. And if you need to coax them into place, as I do sometimes, feel free. And then we'll fold this front flap down and again, give it a little extra crease. So this is what we end up with. This is our fun fold. Okay, so now let's decorate it. This is the fun part. So I'm going to start with a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of this paper to put on the front. And then, you know, when you cut a 4 by 5 1/4, you end up with that 3/4 inch strip. Of course, we're going to save that and we're going to add it to the inside of our card. All right. And then when we get to this point, we're going to take, and we've got a couple pieces of this designer series paper. Same pattern, actually. But I love this one so much. It's so cute. Okay, so now we've got that decorated. Then we're going to open this up. And you could put an, you know, more designer series paper on the sides if you want, but I'm going to stick with this piece and this piece. We'll come back to that here in just a minute. But then we want to do stamping on the front. So I die cut an arch from the arch dies. There's Everyday Arches is a bundle with these awesome arches. So I just die cut one of those and out of some basic white cardstock. And so we're going to stamp our tree on here. And so I've got my little tree trunk. I'm going to stamp that in some pecan pie. And we'll stamp it kind of right in the middle here. Like that. And then I'm going to take some Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to do the leaves. And the set was really designed so perfectly because you've got all of these little things that are going to fit in this tree. So you can choose from a whole bunch of different kind of images to fit in here, which makes it pretty cool. Okay, so all these little empty spots we can fill. Now in this card, we're going to put the little flowers, but we also could use Easter eggs, hearts, shamrocks, or like leaves, like so you could make them different colors. So it's really kind of a versatile one. So like I see this as like maybe you did a fall card with different color leaves in the tree, which I think is pretty fun. All right, so we're going to take and use some of the colors that coordinate with our designer series paper, which would be Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, and Pumpkin Pie. I love the bright, cheerful colors of this. I think it's just so fun. All right, so I've got 6 spots, so I'm just going to ink this up, and we'll put these in different spots, so 2 for each. Yes, you could totally do an Easter egg tree. You could do literally, well, I don't want to say literally anything, but pretty close. There's hearts, and so my thought is you could put red, white, and blue hearts for, or somehow you could heat emboss hearts. Yeah, for like 4th of July. So you could have patriotic hearts. And then there's our Poppy Parade. And then you could do, like blue hearts for like a well, I guess that's not really wintry because you have leaves on the tree, so never mind. But you know what I'm saying is you can really change things up and get just a whole variety of different things happening here. Okay, so there is my tree. It's got the pretty little flowers and all the colors. Then what I'm going to do is, and you guys are going to laugh at me, I seriously debated quite a few times whether or not to even include this, but I think I'm going to do it. And that is, there's a little cloud here. And so I'm going to just stamp this a couple times on here like that. Okay, so there's my clouds. Then there's also some grass in here, so I'm going to stamp that at the bottom. I already closed my ink pad, but let's grab this out. Oh my gosh, Kim, you work in a dental office. Oh, I hope you don't torture people all day long. Okay, so I'm just stamping my grass kind of in the background. I'm stamping some full strength. I'm stamping some stamped off just to kind of fill that out. And look at how cute this is. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this piece to my card. Like so. And here's where you can really have fun. I think this is a really sweet, actually, we're going to pop this up. I mean, let's be honest. Of course, we're popping this up. What I was going to say is you can really have fun with sentiments that you use, which, by the way, I was supposed to stamp a sentiment on here. Figures. Okay, so I thought for the sentiment, so our stamp set doesn't have any sentiments in it. So I thought I would grab my Simply Said stamp set because this one is just such a handy one. And I think I'm going to stamp hello. Hello is a really just a sweet little phrase, and you know, it could be for any kind of occasion. So I'm just going to stamp hello right there, and I think I'm going to do that in some Melon Mambo since that's the color of my card base. Now I already put a dimensional on here, so we're going to have to stamp a little bit carefully, but I think we can get it. That looks kind of messed up. Figures. Okay, so what do we do when we mess up something? Look at, here's my practice one. No, I want to keep that because I could turn that into a card. Let me get a scrap. When we mess up our hello, we simply stamp it again and put it over the top because that's how we roll. Oh, see, that'll be perfect. Okay, I'm just going to trim this really cute. I know it looks fine, Judy, but you know, I can actually be kind of weird about certain things. A lot of things I will let go, but this I actually want perfect. So we'll cover that up with our little scrap like nothing bad happened and no one will know. I do need my adhesive. Oh my gosh, seriously, right next to me. Yeah, see, it is better. You see it, but that's an easy fix, right? Okay. Now I'm going to place that right on my card, and you know, you can get kind of as fancy or as kind of, I don't want to say basic as you want, but you know, you don't have to go all out because this is a fun fold. I put it on there a little crooked though. We're gonna make sure it's good. Okay, so then we've got the cute little inside, and then we can open this up. And I think, what did I do with? Here we go. I think we can stamp the inside as well because I mean, hello. Why wouldn't we? All right, so I'm going to take and stamp this once more. I've got my pecan pie. Now I'm going to do this kind of over off to the side a little bit. We're going to add our DSP right here. Okay. And then close the ink pad. Well, we're going to use it in a second, so it's going to be okay. Keep the faith. I do need to stop stamping directly on my desk, though. That's probably what I should do, or what I should stop. And then we'll quick do these. Okay, that's already in magenta. I said magenta. I meant melon mambo. I don't even know. Like, what am I saying? What do I know? I'm trying to more randomly do my 3 colors, but it's really not working for me for some reason. But there we go. Okay, now I will close all my ink pads. I love that you're offering me a disaster alert, though. Thank you. Thank you for being here for me. Now, there's still going to be plenty of space to write, and you could even put white panels here if you needed more space to write, so that's handy. We're going to stamp a couple more of these little clouds on here. And you can write over all of this, actually, if you want. Or you can just say, love, Dina. Either way. All right, so I'll put this down. And we'll add this to the inside of our card, and then we have a winner. So your job is to create a card just like this. And when I say just like this, I mean like create your own version of this and share it in my Facebook group. I'll post a graphic for it tomorrow. Sorry, I'm looking for my white baker's twine. I know I got some around here somewhere. I think I need just a little something here. Okay. Just a little bow at the top. Or maybe a little bow at the top. We'll see if I can get it. There we go. Goodness. That took a little more effort than I thought it was going to. All right. So there is our super cute fun fold. Isn't that cute? So again, your challenge is to create a card with this fun fold and share it with me. You have all month long to do it, but February is a shorter month, so make sure you get your card created so that you can be entered into a drawing for a free bundle. Oh my gosh, no bling. We can put some bling on here. Jan, I would never leave you hanging with bling. All right, for bling, let me grab mine. I think I'm going to use just some good old adhesive back metallic gems. These are such fun ones, and they kind of go with everything. So let's see. I think I'm going to use kind of the coppery ones because that kind of works. I don't really like how I placed those, but we'll get there. Don't worry. Luckily, things are relatively easy to alter. There we go. I don't want to put them in the tree, so I think I'm just going to put 2 on there, and we're going to call it good. I love these too because they are so flat for shipping. They're less than my dimensional, so that's That's kind of awesome. All right, for our second card, I think I saw somebody said they wanted a Shamrock card. Your wish is my command. So I'm going to start with a little 2x2 square of basic white cardstock. And then I'm going to take and do this side of my paper here. I'm going to take that little Shamrock image and I'm going to stamp a bunch of those on here. Let me quick change my ink pads because I got all kinds of colors all over the place. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist. And what color do you stamp shamrocks in? Shy Shamrock. Okay, so I'm just going to literally stamp a bunch of these in two colors, Lemon Lime Twist and Shy Shamrock. We have to do the Shy Shamrock ones because, of course, they're shy. Kidding. That was like a terrible mom joke or something. I'd say dad joke, but you know what I mean. Also, my husband tells the worst dad jokes. They always make you groan. Oh. And he is like so proud of them. And it's just like, oh boy. And my kids are like, seriously, Dad. It's kind of funny, but also awful. Okay, so I'm doing a bunch of Shy Shamrocks to kind of fill in this little space. And I kind of wanted to show you that you could do a card like this with all these little pieces. So like you could do all little flowers, you could do all little hearts, you could do all little Easter eggs, whichever you'd like. Oh my. I heard a bark from one of my dogs. They don't bark very often. All right, so there is my cute little square. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to a 2 1/8 inch square of Shy Shamrock. And then I'm going to pop that up on a 2 3/4 inch square of Lemon Lime Twist. Now I looked for a St. Patrick's Day sentiment, which I could not find. So I'm going to use my trusty Simply Said stamp set, and there's a Let's Celebrate. So I thought that would work because I think everybody knows that the clovers mean St. Patrick's Day. So I've got a little 3/8 of an inch piece of paper. And we're going to stamp this in Versamark on my black cardstock and heat emboss with white powder. Judy says puns always amuse her. Oh, also, if your powder is not latched, don't tip it because, oh my gosh, seriously. I just got powder over a wide range of things. I don't want to talk about it because now I got to wipe this off and it's going to be gross. I got to wipe this off so that I don't have to touch it. It's like chalkboard, right? Whoa. And now I have powder all over my pants. We're not going to talk about it though. It's okay. I didn't have my little thing latched, and so powder came out, and usually I only have ink issues. This was a powder one. Okay. So I'm going to stamp Let's Celebrate on here, and then we'll put the powder on top. And we will, where's my heat tool? There she goes. We'll heat this up, and then I love the contrast, you know, of the black and white over our fun shamrocks. So I think it's a great way to add kind of a pop to your cards with this. Okay. And whenever I do this, after I've put my powder on, I like to wipe it off because that powder is still kind of on there. And then this sort of gets it off. Okay. Now let's latch this baby. Now we're good to go. Okay. I'm going to add this to my little square here. And so I'll give it a trim. I'm going to eyeball it. But this is, I would say, about 3.5 inches. Okay, and we're just going to put it on like that. Oh, so cute. Right there. I got a little ink smudge. We can cover that up. Okay, isn't that fun? All right, then for our card base, I'm going to take my Shamrock card, give it a crease, and then I die cut another piece of Shamrock, and I want to put that on top. And I want this to be just a little bit darker. So what I'm going to do is take and grab my, I'm going to grab my ink blending brush. Sorry, words are tricky. And we're going to ink blend this just kind of around the edges to add a little bit extra color. So I always start and get rid of that first bit of ink because sometimes it can be really strong. And then I'm just going to go over this. Now I don't have to do a ton because what this is going to do is it's going to kind of set this die cut. This is the postage dies, perennial postage dies. It's going to set this off from my card base. And I just want there to be a little extra color, almost like it's a shade darker from my card, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, like that. And look at that. Definitely sets it apart. Momo said, am I doing anything with delightful wishes? Well, I have an entire class on that, actually, if you're interested. I will see if I can get it up on my website in the next couple days. My helper that's normally here, her son has influenza, so she won't be in normal as she normally is. So we'll see. She does a lot of that kind of stuff for me. But yeah, I do have a class for that. Okay, so obviously we're putting gold dots on here. I mean, hello. And I just need my take your pick tool. So I think what I'm going to do is put a little gold dot on the ends of my little banner. And how fun is that? So there we go. That was our card number 2. Oh, well, we can put the inside in too. Why not? Let me just grab a panel here. And so for that, I'm just going to kind of just do kind of cascading shamrocks down the side. Cleaned my thing. Now, again, I want to remind you, you could make this card with any of the shapes in the set. You know, you could do the same thing with the Easter eggs and with the hearts, just obviously changing up the colors a little bit, and you would have a really fun, cute card. I wish I had a happy St. Patrick's Day stamp, though. That we used to have a set, but it was retired, unfortunately. But maybe you've got a set somewhere. We do, though, have an ephemera pack that has that. It's the one with words. I think it's this one. No, this one. Greetings for all. Oh, I haven't even opened this yet. But anyway, in here, there's one that says Happy St. Patrick's Day, and it's actually in black, which is kind of cool. So that would work on this as well. Okay, our final card is a really cute one, and I wanted to show you how you could use there's actually another tree branch in this stamp set. So I've got, this is the second largest kind of curved rectangle from the Nested Essentials dies. This is a set of dies I use all the time. And I went through about 8 different versions of this. You guys are going to kind of giggle at this. So let's see what I ended up with. So I'm going to stamp my little tree trunk. So there's a smaller one. And I actually die cut. If you don't have the die, you can just trim this, you know, around the edge of the die. But this is some of that designer series paper from the Toadstool Gardens. And so I have a little thing right here. So I'm just going to, it's about 3/4 of an inch. And then, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I've got my tree on here, kind of off to the side a little bit. And what I'm going to do is take some hearts. You could, honestly, you could do any of the things, but I liked the hearts because they were just kind of simple. And it would work for Easter. It would work for not Easter, whatever you want to do. I'm going to use some fresh freesia ink, and then I'm going to stamp these little hearts on my tree. So there's 1 set, 2, and 3, kind of like that. Then there's 2 little leaves. There's a bigger leaf that's going to fit in those spaces, and then there's a really tiny leaf. There's actually only 2 leaves on the tiny one. And we're going to take those and we're going to just add a few into our tree like that to just kind of fill things out a little bit, like so. And isn't that cute? I did that in Lemon Lime Twist. You could do Granny Apple too. Okay, then I'm going to adhere this little piece. Like so. And I'm going to add to this some sentiments. And again, there's no sentiments in this stamp set. So I sought out an alternative, which is, I think it's called Choose Happy. Oh goodness, what did I do with it? Here we go. Choose Happy. This is my friend Renee's $1 Million stamp set. She's so awesome. So we're gonna do Happy, or pardon me, Hello Spring on the front here. So let me grab my words. And I think I'm going to put one cloud up here in Pool Party. And then I'm going to do Hello Spring. So I'm going to stamp Spring first, and I will do that in Pool Party ink, kind of pretty close to the edge. And then I will do Hello in some Granny Apple Green. Okay. And I love how cute this all is. A cute little label. Okay, so then for this, I'm going to take a little linen thread, and I'm going to just tie that around into a little bow. If you want to do a knot, that's fine. Whatever works best for you. And I'm going to close this ink pad because I already know there's somebody out there saying, oh my gosh, Dina, things are going to happen. And you're right, they probably will. So we got rid of that one. I will say that I still have my Shy Shamrock ink pad open, so we'll get rid of that here once I tie this bow. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bow right around the tree trunk area. And again, whatever works. If a bow is tricky for you to tie, just do a knot. Nobody's going to know. No big deal. Throw that loop through the bottom there. And my friend Deb says I have nimble fingers, which always makes me giggle. I think she's right, though. I'll tell you, though, my nails, I only get my nails done for my videos. Let's just be honest. I wouldn't do this if it weren't for my videos. And before I did that, I used to even be nimbler. So anyway, so isn't this so cute? I just love this. All right, then I'm going to take and make up my card. So for that, I've got a fresh freesia card base. And then I'm going to take another one of my patterns of designer series paper, and I'm just going to put this strip across here. I think this is like an inch, but nope, 1.5 inches. I should have known that. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere this, and I always just trim off the excess. But I want to put this up a little higher though, because it makes me crazy if I cut it to 5.5 inches and it doesn't work out. You know what I mean? Okay, so there we go. Then I'm gonna pop this up over the top. So cute. And it's just kind of a fun little happy. But wait, there's more. We're gonna stamp the inside as well. And on the inside, there's a cute little Easter bunny that we can add. And so we can say hello spring on the outside, and on the inside we can say happy Easter, all with the same choose happy stamp set. Okay, so I'm gonna put that coordinating little piece of DSP on here at the bottom. And then I'm going to take my Easter bunny and stamp that right over here. And I think I'm going to stamp him in some Memento so that I can color him in with my blends. Okay. So for my bunny, I will take some crumb cake blends as well as maybe some bubble bath. And we'll do bubble bath for the ears. So I did a little bit of dark, then I'm going to do a little bit of light. And then I'm going to do some crumb cake. Okay, so I'll start with the dark crumb cake. And then we'll do everything else with my light crumb cake. So cute. Oh my gosh, how sweet is that? Okay, and then in this one, we're going to stamp Happy Easter. And I think I'm going to stamp, I'm trying to decide. Trying to decide what color to do which part. So I've got Happy and Easter. Oh, the choices. And then I think I'm actually going to do Easter in Granny Apple Green. Okay. And then, but wait, there's more. I gotta find my Easter egg stamp. I've pulled so darn many things out. Here we go. My Easter eggs, and we'll stamp that in our ooh, maybe I shouldn't put that. It might look like they're coming out of his butt. Okay. But how sweet is that? And then we'll put this on the inside of our card, because everybody loves when the inside of the card is decorated. And then last but not least, we're going to take some of our gems and stamp those on here. Where did my gems go? Ah, here we go. And I think I'm going to do some of the silver, because I knew silver was going to look cute. And I know I kind of keep doing just this, you know, where I put a couple in the corner and then maybe one up here, but I don't know, I like the look of it. So there we go. So fun. Okay, so let me show you all of the cards we made. Again, I gotta get rid of some of these ink pads though real quick, so just bear with me. Oh my gosh, that Shy Shamrock and my pool party is still open, so I gotta... There we go. All right, they're all closed now, everybody. It's safe. I'll just move all of this stuff out of the way. That's how you clean off your desk real quick. You just push everything aside. Some days I wish I could just go whoosh and put it all in the trash, but I can't do that to my stamps. Okay, so we have just a lovely variety of cards here today. We've got these two and our fun fold, which is so cute. And then this, of course, is our card challenge for February. Okay, so I hope you loved these cards. Now you can get a card kit for all of the pre-cut cardstock for all these projects. Of course, we'll include all the die cut pieces and all the things. You can get that for free with a $50 purchase in my online store. If you bump it up to $60 by tomorrow, you can get it's your last chance to get the birthday bash PDF. And then finally, if you spend $75, you can get a whole package of these adhesive backed metallic gems. They are so awesome because they just go with everything. So I would be so grateful for your business. It helps bringing these awesome videos to you each week, and I hope you love them. Thank you again so much for stamping with me. Watch my emails for the information on the watercolor retreat coming out. Registration will open on Friday at noon Central Time. I do expect it to fill pretty quickly because it's the limit is quite low because it's in my home. And then the other thing I was going to mention is that registration is open for the two things happening yet this month. One is the Meant to Be online class that comes out at the end of the month, as does the wildflower designs or wildflower celebrations online retreat. I'm very excited about that and hope you can join me. Thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you had a great time and I appreciate you watching me live. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.